Get ready for tears, laughter, and unforgettable moments, as in today's video, we capture heartwarming emotional reunions between friends who haven't seen each other in a long time. After traveling around the world for 4 months, Lauren stunned her family and friends with an unexpected homecoming, and their reactions were amazing. Kennedy surprised her best friends after being away for college, so they gave her some heartfelt hugs with much joy and excitement. Abby surprised her long-distance best friend on her birthday, and the way they both hugged each other was adorable. When Addie surprised her friends after being gone for months, it was a beautiful reunion, and they were all overjoyed to see her again. Jasmine's kid was thrilled with a surprise visit from his childhood best buddy, who had moved away a few months before, and they had not seen each other in months. After 4 years of talking online, Kayla finally met her online best friend, and their beautiful embrace made the day truly memorable. After 26 long months, Ashmi finally got to see her best friend Pooja again, and it was the best moment of their friendship and one they will always cherish. After 4 months of regular calls, Alice finally met her online best friend Meg, and they shared a sweet, heartfelt embrace. After being separated by 13 hours for 2 months, Ken surprised her family and friends, and they reacted beautifully, making it an emotional reunion. After an entire year apart, Emanuela surprised her best friend with an unexpected visit at work, which made her very happy. Scarlett excitedly flew across continents and reunited with her long-distance best friend after a year of being apart, giving her one of the nicest hugs ever. When Millie's best friend Liv flew all the way from Australia to surprise her at her 21st birthday celebration after a 10-month separation, it was the best birthday gift she could have ever imagined. After living abroad for 5 months, Anne surprised her best friend Rosie on her birthday and gave her a lovely hug, making their reunion extra sweet. It got very emotional when Sash finally reunited with her family and friends with some lovely surprises, and they were thrilled and their reactions were priceless. Abby surprised her best friend Ava with an unexpected homecoming, and she reacted amazingly. Emma surprised her long-distance best friend on her birthday after not seeing each other for 9 months, and they hugged each other joyfully, making this reunion unforgettable. One of Martha's happiest days ever was when she surprised her friends and family after being 6 months away in the hospital, and they were overjoyed and hugged her so tight. After being away for 4 months, Jess shocked her friends and family and received some of the most adorable hugs ever. After living in Australia for 8 months, Jane shocked her friends and family who were excitedly waiting for her homecoming, making the day unforgettable. Kirsty planned to surprise her friends and family in Croatia after 5 months apart, and they were all stunned to see her. After Chloe had just landed for a dream holiday, she spotted her name at the airport, which was her best friend, who had moved back to Australia after being 10 months apart to surprise her, and both of them were ecstatic upon meeting each other. Jassy astounded his buddies after they had been apart for half a year, and their reactions were just so heartwarming, with everyone becoming overly emotional. Jasmine surprised her best friend while she was asleep after not seeing her for 7 months, and the first thing she did was flip her off in this hilarious moment. Julie planned to surprise her best pals after 7 months away, and her buddies yelled in awe and excitement.
Oh my God, I love your couch!
After living across the world for 5 months, Mian de Muzio reunited with her friends and family, and they all were just so excited to have her back. Jade planned on surprising her best friend after staying 6 months apart, and her reaction was just so priceless, and tears of joy rolled down her cheeks. After staying 8 months apart, Hannah decided to surprise her best friend over a video call in front of her house, and both of them embraced tightly. Luciana's best friend surprised her in a cafe by traveling from Mexico to Paris after being months apart from each other, and both of them became emotional and hugged each other very hard. Lice surprised her best friend as they had been 2 months apart, and upon seeing each other, both were extremely excited and held each other tightly. After a few months of traveling, Custard surprised her friends and sister, who were all awestruck. Holly astonished her best friends after almost a year and a half in Australia, and all of them were so happy. After a summer of working abroad, Safina decided to surprise her best friend, and he was overjoyed upon seeing her. After being 17 hours away at college, Hayden surprised her best friend, and she started crying out of happiness in this wholesome moment. Latilia planned to stun her best friends after living overseas for a year, and their reactions were just so cute. Carolina surprised her long-distance best friend in Argentina after 5 years of not seeing each other, and she was awestruck and screamed out of joy, and they kept on hugging each other. After traveling for 9 months, Ella surprised her long-distance best friend, and she was delighted upon seeing him. Miriam surprised her best friends after a year away, and they were all stunned to see her and hugged her. Hannah planned on surprising her best friend after being apart for 5 months, and her reaction was heart-touching. After 7 months of traveling, Sean stunned her besties by visiting them, and they were all very delighted to see her. Rachel decided to surprise her family and friends after being apart for 3 months, and all of them jumped out with excitement when they saw her. After staying apart for 3 months, Tilly stunned her friends, and all of them were taken by surprise. Allie surprised her best friend by just walking into her house on a random Thursday night after being away at college, and she was just so excited to see her and became very happy in this sweet reunion. After staying overseas for a year, Elisa astonished her best friends, and all of them sprinted to hug her hard, and they had such a pleasant moment together. Jamie planned on surprising her friends by coming home early after studying abroad for 5 months, and they were all just so happy. Mia drove nearly 10 hours to surprise her best friend Car, who was shocked by her unexpected appearance and hugged her so lovingly. Mad's friend had moved away a long time ago and unexpectedly surprised her with a wonderful reunion for her birthday, making this the loveliest gift ever. It was so adorable when Romy surprised her little sister, who is also her best friend, on her 10th birthday after not seeing her for 2 months due to her internship in another country. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure to check out this one as well.